Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a project that's been rattling around in my brain for months. Something a little ambitious, a little crazy, and a whole lot of fun. I've always loved gaming, from the classic consoles of my childhood to the sleek powerhouses of today. But I've always had this thought, what if we went in the complete opposite direction? Instead of smaller and smaller, what if we went bigger? So, I am officially kicking off a new series where I will attempt to build my very own gaming console. But this isn't just any console. Forget compact and discreet. We're building a beast. I'm calling it the ragerplay. And its case will be the size of a standard rectangular laundry basket. Yes, you heard that right. A laundry basket-sized gaming console. Why? Well, why not? It's about pushing the limits. Having some fun with form factor and creating something truly unique. The vision for the ragerplay is simple: build a powerful, custom gaming PC, but house it in an outrageously large, custom-built chassis that looks nothing like a typical computer. We're talking about a machine that makes a statement, a piece of functional art that can also run all the latest AA titles at max settings. This first episode is all about the plan, the components, and the very beginning of the build. So, let's talk about what's going inside this monster. The heart of any gaming machine is the GPU and CPU. For the graphics card, I've managed to get my hands on a beastly RTX 4090. We need top-tier performance, and this card will deliver the graphical horsepower we need for 4K gaming and beyond. It's a huge card, but in our massive case, it's going to look almost normal. Pairing with that, for the CPU, I've chosen an Intel Core i9-14900K. This processor is an absolute powerhouse, perfect for handling not just gaming, but also potential streaming or video editing directly from the ragerplay. It runs hot, which brings me to a crucial point of this build: cooling. With a case this massive, we have an incredible opportunity for some serious air and water cooling solutions. We're not just going to cool this thing, we're going to over-engineer it. I'm thinking of a custom water cooling loop. And not just any loop. With all this space, we can use huge reservoirs, multiple large radiators, and thick tubing that would be impossible in a standard case. Imagine a 480mm radiator, or maybe even two of them. The sheer volume of the case gives us an advantage in thermal management that most builders can only dream of. We want this machine to run cool and quiet, even under the most intense gaming sessions. For the motherboard, I've gone with the Z790 chipset board that has all the features we need, plenty of M. 2 slots for fast SSD storage, robust power delivery for the i9, and, of course, Wi-Fi 6E. We load it up with 64GB of fast DDR5 RAM, which is probably overkill for just gaming, but hey, the theme of this project is go big or go home, right? For storage, we'll start with a couple of 4TB NVMe SSDs. Lightning-fast load times are a must. Now, let's get to the most exciting part, the case itself. My inspiration, the humble laundry basket, gives us our dimensions. We're talking roughly 26 inches long, 18 inches wide, and about 12 inches high. That's an internal volume of over 90 litres. A standard mid-tower case is around 40 to 50 litres. We have double the space to play with. I won't be using an actual laundry basket, of course. That wouldn't be sturdy or safe. Instead, I'll be constructing the frame from scratch using aluminum extrusions. This will give us a strong, modular skeleton to build upon. For the outer panels, I'm thinking a combination of acrylic and custom 3D printed parts. I want some of the panels to be clear, so we can see the glorious hardware and the custom water loop inside. The design will incorporate some elements that nod to its laundry basket inspiration. Maybe a mesh pattern on some of the panels for ventilation, but with a high-tech, gamer aesthetic. I'm also planning some insane RGB lighting. With this much real estate, we can create lighting zones and effects that will be absolutely mesmerizing. We're not just sticking a few LED strips in there, we're designing an integrated light show. One of the biggest challenges will be the I/O, the ports. Where do you put the USB, HDMI, and power buttons on a case this big? I am thinking of creating a custom front panel console that is integrated into the design, making it look like a futuristic control station. It will be a fun design challenge to make it both functional and cool looking. So, for the rest of today's video, let's get our hands dirty and start assembling the basic frame. I've got my aluminum extrusions cut to size and a whole bag of connectors and screws. The first step is to lay out the base of the chassis. This is like building with giant industrial Legos. We connect the corners, make sure everything is perfectly square, and slowly start building upwards. As I'm putting this together, you can really start to appreciate the scale. This is the footprint of the ragerplay. Look at this! I can place the motherboard box inside with room to spare on all sides. This is going to be ridiculous, and I absolutely love it. The next step is to add the vertical supports, which will define the height of our console. Precision is key here. Even a small error can throw the whole frame out of alignment. All right, with the last screw tightened, we have it. The basic skeleton of the ragerplay is complete. It's just a frame right now, but it's the foundation of everything to come. It's solid, it's massive, and it's the start of something epic. I can already picture the components inside, the glowing coolant flowing through the tubes. It's going to be a work of art. This is just the beginning of our journey with the ragerplay. In the next episode, we'll start designing and printing the custom panel mounts, planning the exact layout for the motherboard and GPU, and taking the first steps into designing that ambitious custom water cooling loop. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, from 3D modeling and printing to wiring and tube bending. I'm so excited to take you all along for this ride. It's going to be a learning process for me too, and I'm sure we'll hit some snags along the way, but that's all part of the fun of a custom build. What do you think of this crazy idea? Do you have any suggestions for the design or features I should include? Let me know down in the comments below. I read every single one, and your ideas might just make it into the final build. Thank you so much for watching the first episode in the ragerplay series. If you enjoyed it, and you want to see this laundry basket-sized beast come to life, make sure to hit that like button and, most importantly, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next part of the build. It's going to be a wild one. Thanks again for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.